Yep, pretty much stuff like that.
Fair enough.
It's pretty cool. And since it falls into the realm of magical stuff, I grabbed it.
And it's mine now.
And it's mine now. If I ever come across Hungry Ghost,
I can just burn this money that I stole from my roommate's wife.
I didn't steal
I know.
it.
It found its way into my possession.
Well, that's what happens. But there's also his wife is like the hugest freaking cat person. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm not a cat person.
He's not at all.
I'm okay with cats.
No,
I
he's
mean,
not.
I don't hate cats. I'm just not particular. I don't obsess over them like the rest of the internet does. Apparently, I just think they're cats. It's cat. Move on. They're cats. Cats are kind of jerks.
A little bit.
A little bit. And I'm just like, why would you have an animal that treats you like garbage when the rest of the world will do that for free? So.
Because the rest of the world isn't fluffy, so honey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want like a fur-covered jerkwad.
Well then you shouldn't room with Karu then. Oh, shots fired!
But she has. Yeah, well, first of all, there were 2 different Chicken Soup for the Soul books in here. For those of you who don't know, because maybe you're from a country that doesn't have these, or just never come across them, Chicken Soup for the Soul is basically a series of books where they collect inspirational and heartwarming and kind of like the type of stories you get in emails from your grandma or something.
It's actually
and
really
she's
good
like,
way to
ha ha
describe
ha.
these.
Ha ha ha, here it is. Basically, it's been going on since time immemorial. And I found one of them is like the most old person book I can probably think of, which is Chicken Soup for the Soul. A third helping. But it's the large print edition. That way, is your old people eyes can't read them.
As soon as you said large print, good. We need a large print version for the elderly.
The second version of this Chicken Soup for the Soul is Chicken Soup for the Soul. The cat did what? 101 stories of magical moments, miracles, and ellipses mischief.
Good.
Punched.
I
think I hate cat people more than cats. And there's a radio show that I listen to where there's a guy who shares about my opinions with cats, and he's like, I can't stand cats. I can't stand and someone's like, oh, and it's like, oh, whatever. It's not like any of them are cat owners are here. Probably at home writing poetry to the bloody thing.
Only some people do that, Sony.
I am like losing most of your audience.
You are. You're damaging my credibility here by insulting both cats and cat people. My furry demographic is dropping like crazy, Sony.
Oh no, not the furry demographic.
You're insulting cat people.
To be fair, I don't. When I say hate, I mean it's more of a really.
It's a deep
a strong
pity.
rolling of eyes.
It's a pity at the end of the day. I just kind of pity you.
It's just there's I guess who did a foreword for this too?
Who?
Miranda Lambert.
Alrighty.
Random asks. kind of celebrity.
Alright, I don't know who that is, so alright. I'll take your word for it. Kind of celebrity. Got it.
Yeah, Miranda Lambert. I think she's one of the American Idol people.
But
yeah, I'm looking up now.
Right.
Oh no, yeah, she's actually was married to Blake Shelton. She was one of she's a country music person.
Ah, that would be.
Oh no! She was not a part of American Idol, but she was a finalist in another music reality TV show. So I was close.
They all just kind of blend together.
Yeah, she's part of the 2003 season of Nashville Star.
Could you have a more country themed music based reality show?
I think it was on CMT. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
But it's just I'm thumbing through this and looking at what people are naming these cats, and I just want to punch them.
Is it as bad as the Mad TV the cat lady on the game show?
Well, this one, this story that I just randomly opened up. I ran it up to a random page. Cocoa Puff and Princess.
Honestly, those are I would consider those fair common. Like well, not common, but I'm not shocked. So I guess that's the best way I can say that. I'm not shocked.
Okay. There are other things though. That one just filled me with disgust. I'm a dog person.
Very clearly.
I very much am. Dogs love you. They will always love you. They're loyal and they just want to give you affection. I like that.
Or jump up and knock all the food off the oven and burn themselves and waste an entire meal.
Well, you know, that's true, but they're
otherwise
they can be pretty dumb. Dogs can be pretty dumb. I'm not gonna like cover that up. They can be pretty dumb. But I love dogs. Dogs are great because they just want to love. But there are like 3 other books in here I really want to talk about.
Alright.
One of them is something I haven't read, but it's something by Dorothy Gilman, and it's called Miss Halifax and the Lion Killer.
Alright.
Okay. I just read the description of this, and it made me mad. More books that made me mad.
That's what this video is called. Books that make Sony angry.
Pretty much. That's exactly what this is. Because I'm just like, this is crap. It's a pile of crap. Remember that I'm a writer, so I take this very seriously.
I'm offended, good sir.
In her new adventure, so apparently this is a sequel to other Miss Halifax adventures.
Alright.
Miss Halifax accompanies her young friend, Katie Hopkirk, to the African country of Ubangida. I'm going to stop there and see if you guys can figure out what was wrong with that.
Going to go ahead and take a shot in the dark here. It's not an actual country.
It's not an actual country. Absolutely right.
That is like the fakest African nation sounding name.
That is exactly why it made me mad. I'm just like, this is something that some white lady came across and was like, I want to put something in Africa, but learning about Africa is hard. So, I don't know, let's just make something that sounds African-y. Ubangiba. Yeah.
Perfect.
And if it is a real place and I am mistaken, I sincerely apologize. I really do. I do not believe it is. I have looked on a map. I do not think it is a place.
I have looked into this.
Even if it is a place, they're claiming it's a country. Currently, there is no country called Ubangiba.
Yeah.
In Africa.
If they said like, oh, it's like a city, I'd be like, maybe. But a country, bit harder of a sell.
Let me spell it out for you, just so you get how terrible this is. Ubangiba. Ubangiba.
Good.
Or possibly Ubangiba.
Probably that one. Let's go with that one.
I'm calling it Ubangiba because it sounds worse.
A little bit, yeah. It does sound worse, but it doesn't sound nearly as funny.
Okay, well, they're going to the African country Ubangiba, where Katie's childhood friend, it's Katie spelled K-A-D-I, because she's special.
Of course. Yeah, she certainly is special.
Her childhood friend, Samet, is soon to be crowned king.
Okay, so we're making up African names as well as African countries. Got it.
Yep, and giving them fake African rulers. Like there are proper ways to do this. There's plenty of good examples of like false countries, especially like false African countries that are done well.
This is not.
This is not. I mean, like the one that's coming to my head right now is not Ubangiba, is actually the city that the Black Panther is the ruler, not the city, but the country that the Black Panther is the ruler of in Marvel Comics and stuff.
I don't know that
one. Yeah, I know it, but it's Wakanda. That's what it is again. Which is like a technologically advanced and modern country. It's like the most modern country in the Marvel world. So it's kind of cool to it's kind of cool to see that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool then. They're actually like, not it's like, oh, it's like a village made of huts. It's like, no, it's modern.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, there was a time where it was that.
Well, I mean, every city was that. It was that at some point.
No, I mean, there was a time in comics where it was
well,
that.
there you go then.
But it's kind of cool to be like to see at least American fiction kind of acknowledge and go, yeah, not like all of Africa is like that.
Yes.
They're very modern places in Africa, in fact. And in fact, I'm talking about Africa as a country but as a continent as a whole, because America tends to big landmass in the same way that most people tend to, most foreign people, not even just foreign people, most people in general tend to think of like Native Americans as one kind of just blob, uniform blob,
mass of people.
Yeah,
it's not
uniform blob with the same culture. So it's kind of cool to see something like that. Okay, but back to this crappy.
Yes, back to this piece of shit.
I don't don't even have to read this. I will read you what the backhanded compliments that they decided to put on the cover, on the back cover, though.
Oh, those are my favorite. The ones that are totally like supposed to be supposed to be selling points for the book, but just totally are not.
but they took them out of context, so that so it sounds positive. It's even better on movies where they're like, yeah, it was explosive. Or something.
There were explosions in this Michael Bay movie. There indeed were explosions.
Or it was a movie.
That's my favorite comment when I go to see a movie. I gotta make sure that's actually a movie, because if it's not a movie, I don't want to watch it. I came to see a movie.
This impromptu journey. Okay, first of all, an impromptu trip to Africa. Okay. I'm sorry, Ubangiba specifically in Africa. Whatever, just take the bus there, I suppose. Whatever.
Well, man.
Like it's just a I'm just going to a different country. No big deal. Impromptu. Not like I need a visa or something.
Not like I need a passport and many other things.
Yeah. An impromptu journey in response to an SOS from Samat to Kadi. Or sorry, Kate. It might be Kadi. I don't know. I'm just pronouncing it in fake African now. This is how fake African this is.
it's turning Sahoni into part of the problem. That's how big of a problem this is.
Racist ass book.
Making me racist by merely acknowledging its existence.
And Mrs. P, reluctant to allow the girl to venture alone into what she fears might be the grave danger, crashes the party. So Mrs. P, being a rude and nosy busybody, invites herself along. Cool. Got it.
On this impromptu trip to Africa.
Impromptu trip to Africa, getting between, like, what's probably super personal between Kadi or Katie or whatever her name is and Samet.
Yep.
Sunny little Ubangiba is no great state, is no great shakes as nations go. Under Samat's selfless leadership, is recovering from the devastation wrought by two greedy presidents for life, who preceded him in office.
Good.
Oh, God! But Samat has dangerous enemies. Everywhere rumors are springing up that he is a sorcerer and that... Continue on. His evil powers are responsible for the rash of shocking murders where victims appear to be clawed to death by a lion.
Yes, because wild lions can't possibly be responsible for killing.
No, wait. Right. These crimes are especially terrifying because there are no lions in Bangiba.
Ah.
There's really not a lot of lions in Africa in general. They're kind of endangered.
Well, because they're so dangerous, so that's why they have to be endangered. They're so dangerous.
Don't give a crap. Without the comforting backup of the CIA, Miss Polifax. Why is Miss Polifaxing with the CIA?
Well,
I
clearly.
feel like there's like an equally dumb plot in a previous book that I'm missing, and I only have this book of whatever this series is. Miss Polifax wades into the fray, hunting for the source of the bloody terrorism that threatens Sama and Ubangiba. Not to mention Katie, as Miss Polifax. Home has never looked so good or seemed so far away. Maybe you should have invited yourself on a trip to Africa, lady.
Seriously. Impromptu Africa trip. Let's go, girls. Woo! It's not a thing you do, even if you're rich.
praise for Dorothy Gilman, and by the way, she's the type of author who puts her name first in big bold letters that are bigger than the title, above the title.
Oh,
of the book.
one of those. Good.
Yeah.
I love those ones. The ones who are totally humble about their accomplishments in their writing.
Okay, I want to punch you, Toronto Star. Miss Polifex gives Agatha Christie's Miss Marple a rival to reckon with. Okay, I've only read the summary of this book, and I can already say that is a bold-faced lie. Stop it.